What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Don Jeff. As you know, we always come with the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here again with another episode, but today's episode is going to be about the ban the Europeans put on certain countries, and also the ban the European put on all West African country. You know, people are saying Ghana, Nigeria. Yes, Ghana, Nigeria are being banned from entering in Europe right now, but not only Ghana and Nigeria. When you look at the list, it means all West African countries are being banned from entering in Europe right now. And also, I'm going to show you countries that can enter Europe and countries that cannot enter Europe right now. If this is also your first time watching my channel, on this channel it's all about education, influence and entertainment. If you want to be part of the family, all that you have to do is subscribe and click notification bell. When I post a video, you will have it on time. If you are also my subscriber and for a while you are not be getting notification, or maybe you are not being notified when I post a video, then I'm trying my best to solve that problem and I'm working on that. If you have a notification on this particular video, just comment down below and let me know if there is some changes. Let's get to the main reason why we are here today. Some countries are being banned, and when you look at the list of the countries that can enter in Europe, there's no West African country in the list. There's no West African country in the list, and I'm not going to say this because they can decide which country can enter in their continent and which country cannot enter their continent. But it's very strange when they keep on saying it's about COVID-19, because when you look at countries that they've mentioned in the list, compared to, there are certain kind of country that they have less cases but their names are not in the list. When you look at West Africa, we have countries like Togo and Gambia. They have less cases. Even when you look at Senegal, they don't have much cases, they have less cases, but their names are not among the list. In Africa, they've chosen only 4 countries, and 3 of these countries are North Africans, and these countries are full of white people. I'm not being racist over here, but the idea and the thing is, why are these countries among, and countries with less cases like Togo, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Benin are not among of it? When we are going to talk about Ghana, Nigeria, yes, Ghana, Nigeria have over 27,000 cases. Ghana have over 18,000 cases, but other countries have less if it is about COVID-19, but they are being banned from entering in Europe. So no West African can enter. But I said 3 countries, that is Tunisia, Morocco and Algeria. They can enter because their name are among the list. But there is one black African country that they've put in among the list, and this country is Rwanda. And the fishy thing over here, like, why Rwanda? But I want to tell you why they've chosen Rwanda. Rwanda is the fastest growing economy in in Africa right now, and choosing Rwanda is not a wrong thing, but you know, these people, they always try to play the mind game. They always try to look at where they can find something. So for my knowledge, they've chosen Rwanda because they think, yes, this is the fastest growing economy. Let's try to make them feel like, yo, they are different, they are this, they are that, so that we can fish in their country. Our president, I know Mr. Paul, will never look so low for them to convince him, or maybe make him think like, oh, that's it, I'm only the African country they've chosen. No, but we shouldn't think in this way. They've chosen Rwanda because the fastest growing economy. And if you don't know much about Rwanda, videos, let me show you a little bit of how Rwanda look. Rwanda, very beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. But this goes to our leaders. The Europeans, they've reopened their door, but they still close doors for other countries. And I don't want to sound like they did not put black people in it or stuff like that, but even America is among countries that cannot enter, but they've put in China in the list of the countries that can enter in Europe. There's something strange over here, but you know, China is it's a place everybody will go and do business. They have everything. So removing China from it will make the economy go a little bit low. So adding China is not something bad. And one, I love what Germany did. Germany and other countries were like, China can come to Europe, no problem. But unless they've removed the ban they've put in on other countries, China also have ban on certain kind of countries. Our leaders should also be looking at this. This is what we call leadership. Look at what they are doing. Put bans on certain kind of countries. Still close your doors for certain kind of countries. I know your doors are being closed for now, but don't open it for all the countries. Close it for some countries that you think they still have problem in the country. This ban in particular is not a permanent ban. It is just a temporary ban. They can remove it at any time. They can change it. They can add certain kind of country. They can just do something different. So it's just let's say it's just a temporary ban. So things can change. And also there are certain kind of countries that they can decide to remove even some country from these 15 countries that the European Union has chosen, or maybe there are countries that they will not even allow anybody to even come. Even Hungary has decided that he will not open his doors for some countries, or maybe he's not ready to even open his doors for other countries. Italy has opened his doors for all European citizens can move around without any problem in Europe and come to Italy and other continents without any problem. But they are talking about third country citizens. Like if you are here and you have your permit and you move back to Africa or maybe West Africa, you cannot come back right now, because for now they think the cases over there is so high, and which is not true, but we will take it like that. They decide which country can just enter their country and which country cannot enter their continent. So this is what, but before I go, I want you to know all the countries that can enter in Europe and the countries that cannot enter in Europe. So let's get to countries that can enter Europe right now. We are going to start, which is Algeria, Australia, Canada, Georgia, Japan, Montenegro, Morocco, New Zealand, Rwanda, Serbia, South Korea, Thailand, Tunisia, Uruguay, and China. So these are the countries that can enter in Europe right now. And it started with how do you call it, they started with 54 countries when they first brought out the list of countries that can enter in Europe, which later they've reduced it to 15 lists. So these are the countries that can enter. And West Africans that cannot enter in Europe, I think all West Africa. So if I'm talking about all West Africa, that comes like Ghana, Nigeria, Gambia, Senegal, Mali, Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Cape Verde, Mauritania, Guinea, a lot. I don't think I will remember all of them, but I think I've mentioned enough for you to understand that Sierra Leone is among. So all these countries cannot come to Europe right now. But also you can check on the country that you want to enter. You can check on their list of countries that can enter, because there will be some changes, countries. This is just a temporary thing. It's not a permanent thing. There will be some changes, So this is what I have for you guys. And there's some things that I don't understand why all West African countries cannot enter Europe right now, because when you look, we have a lot of West African countries that have less cases, and the countries that are being among, or maybe among the list, are having more cases even than them. And why is it that they are not among? And this who goes to our leaders, please kind of also watch what they are doing, and also do the same thing. If third country citizens cannot enter their country, you have to also protect your country when you open all your borders for third country citizens that you think they are not, or maybe they still have more cases over there, not to enter our continent. We have to also protect those back home, and also we have to make sure that we are giving out the best to the people. If you like this video and you maybe you have something to add to this video, you can comment down below and let us know what's going on. And also, you don't forget to give me thumbs up, and also share my video on your social platforms, and also let's tell people countries that can enter and countries that cannot enter. And this is your boy Black. You know how we do it. I'm out.